let's just shoot right into the sun. I love shooting right into the sun. Never be scared of shooting into the sun if you've got your flash. Okay, so we're at 1/80th of a second, and I'm gonna go ahead and back this sucker down. I do not like the way you choose single and the continuous low, continuous high, and bracket, because I put it on bracket earlier and had no idea how I did that, but every time you change your ISO, you potentially can change your shooting mode, so be careful of that. So I'm just going to go to 200, and we're at 180 so that we sync with our flash, and now we've got it turned on. I'm using no compensation whatsoever, and she's standing right in the sun, so let's see how this works. Right there, perfect. Okay, so I'm at 1/80th, so I'll need to go to, looks like I need to go to about F11, or F10. Well, I'll go F11, we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna get up here, here we go. Looking at me, boom. Okay, we're done. Hey guys, how we doing? And welcome back to the channel. Do appreciate you tuning in and checking things out. Today, we're talking about, again, our X-T1, the Fujifilm X-T1, and we're also using our Fujifilm 16-50 lens. Now, this is a cheapy lens for Fuji, but I like it. It's about a $170 lens, I believe. The camera itself, I believe I paid about $350. So I've got, what, 520 bucks into this camera, as I've said before. This little flash here, this is a very cool flash, and you're going to see this used in this video. This is the Fujifilm EF-X8, and you can pick that up. I believe it's less than 30 bucks, something like that. You can see on the screen here, but you can pick that up in the description below. I have the link there. You can check that out on Amazon. This is an awesome little flash, and you'll see it in use here, and why I think it's an awesome little flash, because I was able to use my buddy Gabrielle, and we were able to basically shoot into the sunlight using this flash in the TTL mode. That's the TTL mode here. If you want to know how to get into the TTL mode, let me know, and I'll do a video on that as well, or I guess you don't have to let me know. I'll go ahead and do a video on that, but if you need it immediately, let me know, and I'll know that there's interest there in that. But this little flash, you'll see it used today, does a great little job in the sunlight as well as indoors. And this is not something you'd use for, you know, a modeling session or a portrait session that you're getting paid big money for, something like that. This is what you use when you got your family, you got your friends, somebody wants you to take some pictures of them. Hey, you're a photographer, can you take my pictures? Okay, yeah, I can. I'm not a professional photographer, so no, I'm not going to give you the you know, $1,000 portrait package treatment. But yeah, I've got a cool little Fuji X-T1 here with this lens. I can shoot at 35, 50, whatever I need to do there. And usually you don't want to shoot at 16, by the way, if you're shooting portraits. That's going to be wide angle, and that's going to kind of give you that if you have a let's say a person that's a little wide in the cheeks, that's going to make them look a lot wider. So you don't typically want to do that. If you've got a young girl, a young boy, something, you know, whatever, young people, they're not really concerned about how big their jowls look and stuff like that. So, you know, that's something that doesn't matter, but, you know, to some people it does to others, and you may not know who it matters to and who it doesn't matter to. So trust me, don't use that 16 or 18 on somebody. Get it up to at least 25, 30, 35 preferably. I like to go between 35 and 50 because a 35 is like a 50mm lens on a regular full frame camera. So just a little tidbit there. But anyway, using the flash, most people say you don't want to use this flash. Sorry about that, it just flips up like that, and you flip it down when you don't want it on. And some people say, hey, you don't want to use a flash like that in somebody's face. That's ridiculous. It flattens everything out, takes away the character. I understand that. And again, we're not doing professional modeling here. But if you're out with your kids or your wife or your husband or significant other, whoever that may be, and you're at a park, or you're you know, an amusement park, or you're just out walking around town, downtown Indianapolis, something like that, and this is a perfect setup, because, or the kids are out playing in the playground, this flash is good for that, and you'll see it works in a variety. You just put it on TTL, you don't have to change anything, you don't adjust anything. The camera and the flash does the work for you. So I'm gonna take my buddy Gabrielle around town, and we're gonna walk around, see how this flash works, put it to good use. She's gonna get me inside the Indiana Capitol building, where the local senators and congressmen play, and and you know, mess everything up for everybody. So we're going to go in there and take a look at that, maybe get a photo or two in there and see how this flash works in there as well. So again, this is just a little inexpensive EF-X8 flash. You don't need a big expensive flash. You know, again, if you're going out and doing a bunch of modeling or portraiture work and things like that, want to sell yourself out there as a photographer, you're going to need better quality a better quality flash than this. The camera's fine, but the flash, you'll need to upgrade on that camera. Use off-camera flash and stuff like that when you get into real high quality, high-end modeling, portraiture and stuff. But for the family, friends, stuff like that, to have a good time, this thing, well, you'll judge for yourself in the video how you like these. And I'm just putting it on TTL, putting it on 180 with the X there. That's what that X is for there, the 180. That syncs your flash. And either on 200 ISO or auto ISO, depending on the situation. And anywhere from, if you want a background distorted bokeh, you go down to 3.5, which I think is where this is the lowest this lens goes. It gives you a decent little blurred out background. If you're up into the F10, F16, everything is going to be nice and crisp. You don't really want that because you want to separate your model or your person from the background. But, you know, hey, sometimes when you're in the sun situations like that, you can't really help it. So, again, guys, hopefully this will be of some value to you. Let me know what you think about the camera, about this lens, about this flash, all in the links below. Let me know what you think about the video, if you like the Fuji videos I'm doing, and we'll hopefully come back with more. If you like them, we'll certainly do more for you. All right, guys, so check out the video and let me know what you think. All right, so we're at 35mm, which would be about 50mm on a full-frame camera. So here we go. Oh yeah, do that again. Just look back up there like that. Awesome, awesome. So what I'm doing here is with this little flash here, the Fuji EF-X8, which is only about 20 or 30 bucks, something like that. It's just enough. It's on the camera, which you typically don't use a big full power flash on top of the camera directly in their face, but for this it just adds a little catch light, so it's very nice. Okay, let's move on down actually, I wanted to get that Indy Bar sign behind you there. So let's yeah, let's do that. Here we go. All right. There we go. Okay, here we go. Go ahead and fold your hands, just kind of, yeah, just like that. Perfect. Here we go. Whoops, I didn't have the flash on. Oh, did the flash go off? Okay, awesome. Okay, well, that's cool. Right on. Let's okay, let's go ahead. I'm going to shoot a few into the sun. So let's go ahead and have you kind of sit here, just on the edge there. And again, we're using our flash for daylight flash. And I've got it set on, oh, go ahead, man. And, oh, you guys are fine, go ahead.
Oh, no, we were going to sit on a bench, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, hang on, we'll be off here in just a second. Actually, sit here on the end there. Actually, you guys can use that bench, that's no problem. Thank you.
It's like our second home here. So.
All right, here we go. Just give me, here we go. Actually, with your hands, let's see, how would you normally sit? Let's see, if you'd sit here.
Well, normally
just
I sit like this.
Well, just sit like that, just be natural. Yeah, see, that. There you go.
I don't want to sit
okay.
here. I'm like the paranoid, somebody can just walk by and steal your purse, and I'm paranoid.
Okay, did our flash go off?
Yeah.
Awesome, okay, here we go. Yeah, these are, I think, yeah, that's perfect. See that pose there. Excellent, excellent. Okay, I'm going to zoom in now. We're going to go into the full 50 here, which would be the equivalent of about 75. Oh, I like that. It's excellent. I don't have to do as much work here. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, let's move on.
You don't want her in the sun?
No, actually we use a flash so you get the sun behind her, and it gives a like a rim light.
Ah, nice.
Let's see if I can. Well, you really can't see it. You really can't see it here, but you can see her if you look at her hair. See that? Yep. That'll be like behind her, like
Very nice.
So like a halo?
Yeah, exactly. Like you put another light back there, kind of thing. You have to have a flash to do that, but thank you guys.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. How about go ahead and lean up against the pole like that, kind of.
We'll do some product placement.
You can hold your purse there, okay. Here we go, guys. Now we're going to go down. We're going to take our f-stop all the way up to about f8. Here we go. There we go, perfect. So awesome, that flash. Okay, here we go. Okay. So the main reason we would use this little Fuji flash, or any flash, but this is a nice little flash, you just set it on TTL, and that way we typically, oh, this will be cool, we'll go back here in the alleyway. This would, typically what this does when you're in sunlight, it allows you to take the raccoon eyes away. So that's what a little flash like this is good on camera. It's not so powerful that it's going to blow her face out, or that direct flash you usually do not want in fashion. You want off camera, but something like this, if you put it on TTL, it's just reading it enough to where it takes the raccoon eyes out and adds a little bit of a key light in the eyes. So that's what we're going for here. So back here we don't need, we're not worried about shadows, but let's get a little grungy here. So you go ahead and set your purse down and just kind of lean into here like this, and just, you know, kind of like this or whatever. Like put your feet like this or whatever, and then that kind of gives you like a, I mean, you don't have to look at the face like that, but I mean just the body language, like loose, like you're not posed, you're just kind of sitting there like almost you're bored, you know, whatever. But then you look up and you smile real pretty, and whoops, hang on. Okay, so here we're going for, and we're not using any sort of auto on here. We're using, we are at 1/80th of a second because our flash sync is 1/80th of a second, and looks like we're going to be able to get away with, we'll just take a shot here. So that's locking in on the eye focus, and there we go. We had the flash happen, and you can see how much of a difference that flash made just from right there, which is very cool. Okay, that's good enough for that. Let's, one good dumpster shot is enough. So if we kind of put you, probably somebody's desk right there, but too bad, kind of like just like this, sitting there like this. That way I can get all this stuff. Yeah, we set that right there. Well, yeah, they'll be in the reflection here, so I gotta make sure I'm not in the reflection either. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely, we will make sure the purse does not get out of our sight. That would suck. Okay, so there we go, and we're going to zoom in here. There we go. Let's see what we get. Okay, we're way overblown, so I'm going to go down to about f16. So we're at f16, 1/80th of a second. Here we go. We got some nice. Whoops. Flash go off?
Yeah.
Okay, let me stay there. Let me a little closer to you here. There we go. Looking for this cool reflection. Okay, I'm going to get you over here like this. There we go. Like that. There we go. Just like that. There we are. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. We got two of you. See, if I was really bold, I would do like the old-fashioned street photographer. So I would walk by people like this and just be like,
Yeah.
they'd be like, what the hell?
It didn't look that
Right, right. They probably hired a cheap photographer.
So that's where the Senate chambers are.
All right, cool.
But this is what I'm talking about. I think this has like a better composition to it.
If I
Because
could
it's
get
got
this-
the railings and the chandeliers.
Right. Okay, so now we're inside, so we will go to 1/80th of a second. We're at 1/80th of a second so that we get our flash sync. I went ahead and put it on auto ISO, and well, I think I'm going to pull that back though too. Since we're using flash, I'm going to go down to 100, 200 ISO, f5, 1/80th of a second. Here we go. And excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, very nice. Awesome. Well, this was a very, very productive afternoon. I'm very happy with what we got.
Good. Glad I can help. I love helping.
Yes, well, hopefully we'll find out from the viewers, I suppose, if it's what. Oh, hey, there we go. You know what? If you stood right here, I bet, and we waited for that to come back on, I could probably get a shot of you with that in the shot. Oh. Let's see, that'll be right up there, and if you're there, oh yeah, we'll be able to get it. So let's wait for it. As soon as it comes up, I'll let you know here, and then we'll jump into action. There it is. Awesome. Ah. Okay, it's in there. Not aesthetically perfect, but it's in there. Rob will enjoy it. Okay. Now go ahead, now I guess go ahead and lean into the, you know what, give me a yeah, just kind of like one hip, just kind of cock your hip like this, you know, little attitude. Almost like you're pissed off, like what the hell, man? Here we go. Okay. All right, cool. Cool. All right, guys, so that's going to do it for today's video. I certainly do appreciate Gabrielle helping me out. Certainly appreciate you guys tuning in and checking things out. And you can see we got some great results out of this little flash. Again, this is the EF-X8 flash. Link in the description below. And anything you do purchase from the channel does help me. I do get a little cut on that, so we do appreciate it. So make sure you tune back in, like, subscribe, and we'll be back with more of these videos. And let me know what you think. All right, guys, until the next one, we'll see you later. So long, everybody.